boy. Well, the mic should be initialized now. I've been setting up some stores, so actually I don't really have that many. If my initial predictions are correct, actually trying to stimulate the economy will result in an overall net loss of money. But at least I tried. Welcome, everybody who is either going to be watching the stream or going to be watching on YouTube. I am almadwright, and of course I bring you back to Fallout 4. Now, as you can see, I'm starting in Sanctuary this time. I've been doing some research, been looking up some things, and I've decided to stimulate the economy by buying an American car. Well, stimulate the economy at least. As you can see, I've upgraded the 3 stores that were here before so that they're actually considered stores. This basic form you see here is considered a stand, but this level 2 form is considered an actual store. You can tell because they have little signs that say this is a store. Well, meanwhile, these apparently do not. Yeah, I know, I don't get it either. But this is a store, this is a clinic, and this is a bar. Unlike the last time when this was just a trading stand, this was a first aid stand or something, and this was a drink stand. I've also added a weapon shop and an armor shop to the mix. This lady here sells varieties of pipe weapons, including some somewhat more advanced versions of the weapon. I actually did take the time to outfit the town guard, which is way over here, which is probably the wrong place to put it, to be honest, but I've never seen this town get attacked, so, you know, who cares? This would technically be the rear guard portion of the town. So, for those of you that actually noticed before, she was wearing a cage armor as her default outfit, which was like 24 basic protection and like 10 energy protection. But then I put her in some regular street clothes, if that's what you want to call it. Because then you can add on all the special armor attachments. And I think the armor attachments compiled together provide much more... Oh, it's a radstorm. Would you look at that? Provide much more protection than simply 24 points. Yeah. I mean, the shoulder pads are 12 defense, or 12 energy defense and like 7. No, it's 12 physical defense and 7 energy defense apiece. So there you've got 24 physical defense and 14 energy defense, which overall is... Those two pieces of armor are actually better than the whole suit she was wearing last time. Of course, I gave her the arm pieces, the leg pieces, and the chest piece, and a helmet, all provided locally from my little armor stand. So, you know, that's good. No, I'm not really worried about the radstorm. As you can see, I'm standing out here, green lightning and all, and it's not really doing anything. I have no idea why people panic when stuff like this happens. It's not worth it. One thing though, now that I've actually upgraded it, the clinic here actually does sell chems instead of just regular first aid.
I can patch you up if you need.
Which is odd. Well, actually, it's not odd. I was thinking about something else. Never mind. And back over at my place, you'll probably remember that you would hear a lot of clattering and banging in the background, and I bet most of you assumed that that was just my collection of sidekicks, you know, tromping about and doing their business. But actually, it wasn't. I've discovered that this game is very limited in the number of objects that it can keep in one area at any point in time. That clattering and banging wasn't my sidekicks, but it was rather all of my stuff that I had just piled one thing on top of another. And there was actually so much of it that the game couldn't handle loading it all at one time. So some of it went invisible and got lost everywhere. So my giant piles of stuff, unfortunately, had to be redone. I've still got my giant collections of stuff, as you can plainly see. Some extras. I've still got my random assortment of skulls and various other things. See, I even went and took the liberty of getting rid of all of my loose papers. Well, not all of them, but most of my loose papers. I put all of my armor in a box. It's now in this box. All of my random armors. I put some of my random weapons in this box here. I'm not going to use any of these, so, might as well leave it there. So, the instant I did that, though, all of the subway tokens that I keep on this table for decoration suddenly disappeared. So, yeah, I don't really have a way to make sure it shows everything I want it to show.
Just point us to the nearest watering hole.
But, as far as I know, this is, the most complete This is the most objects you can actually see at one point in time in a given area. But, on the upside, I actually did find 5 or 6 bottles of Nuka-Cola that had mysteriously disappeared because I'd kept it in the giant pile. And when I started removing things, they popped back into existence. So now they're back with the rest of my collection. So as you can clearly see, now I have far over my previous total of Nuka-Colas. And I bet you're all wondering why I'm sitting around stalling instead of actually getting to playing the game. Well, Strong, I closed that door for a reason. I really hate him. I'm sorry. I hate him. As you all know, when you get a companion in this game, you travel with them, and there are things they like, and there are things they don't like. Cogsworth, for instance, if I can find him. He's around here somewhere. Oh, by the way, I got my dog a collar and a mask, so now he looks like a Mexican wrestler. Yeah, by the way, every piece of armor you put on the dog is completely useless. No stats, and even if it does have stats, it's of no use. I even, like everybody else, have him wearing the welding goggles. I don't know if you can tell under all that crap. But yeah, he's wearing the welding goggles like everybody recommends you put on him. I don't see a difference in performance, honestly. Literally nothing you can put on him has any effect whatsoever. Now, where is Codsworth? He was around here someplace. I bet he temporarily popped out of existence this time. He'll show up sooner or later. But you know how Codsworth likes it if you, make things and generally decide to be a good person? And he dislikes it when you're mean to people and stuff like that? Well, Strong here dislikes if you hack a terminal, pick open a lock, and 9 times out of 10, he doesn't like it if you're nice to people. What does he like? I don't know. I've been through most of the Commonwealth with this guy, and I've never got a Strong likes this message. Speaking of which, I'm under attack. Oh, there's Codsworth. Apparently he decided to revolt. Nah, I'm just kidding. The green means he's friendly. I'm under attack by some raiders, apparently. And Codsworth just went up and slapped him, and now it's dead. Exactly, Codsworth. For those of you that notice, yes, you can put little hats on Codsworth. I found one the other day, and it stuck. You can't put them all on him, but you can put some
Codsworth.
of them. This one, a special model
I'd like to trade some
from the Gangster's Vault I raided last episode, the Triggerman bowler hat, which gives a plus luck stat. But, like I said, the stats on the items you give these people don't actually seem to affect them. So, right now, he is a very lucky sort of hitman robot. If that matters at all. Of course, I have Strong here. I have... See, the area where you get Strong is, like, thoroughly littered with specialty armor that only he can wear. But since I didn't know where he was at the time, I didn't pick any of it up, and this is what I managed to find. He's wearing the heavy chest armor and the leg armors, whatever that is. But basically, it's not very good, but it's what I could find, so at least he's not running around naked. So he is at least somewhat protected, and of course everybody else is wearing their variant of combat armors. I changed up quite a few things myself. Oh wait, I was talking about why I was stalling and not actually playing the game. It turns out I am very close to finishing the game. Semper Invicta, that starts the whole Brotherhood quest line, but you already know I don't like the Brotherhood, so I'm not going to do that. That one's already done, but if I turn it in, he's just going to give me another random chore. This is like the main storyline quest, and there's like a handful after that, and then the game's done. Like, seriously, I've almost beaten the game at this point. So I gotta find some way to drag it out. And rather than just run around and do random crap, I figured I'd show you guys some stuff that I found while doing some research online. Plenty of interesting things to look at, even if they are, you know, completely pointless. As I've said, I've changed up my gear, and this is the last thing I'll talk about before I actually get going. I've changed up some of my gear. I've changed some of my apparel since the last time. You may or may not notice it, but I've actually added the fact that I'm keeping that for something later. I'll probably forget and sell it off, but who cares. I've retrofitted most of my armor so that it also does radiation protection along with the other 2 types of protection. So, more types of protection often equals more protection overall, but that's not how this game works, blah blah blah. Who cares? I wanted more radiation protection and I found it, darn it. Okay, so as for guns, I changed my old pipe pistol to this, the 45 pipe rifle. I'm not sure exactly if it's the strongest it can be, but it's way stronger than it was. Also, I finally ditched the laser musket. Took long enough, didn't it? As you'll recall, the laser musket was 32 damage and fully modded. The plasma rifle, like I always thought, is 60 damage. So that's well over twice the damage, and it's still an energy weapon, which I like, so I'm keeping it. I got my syringer out, did a little more stuff with it. I'm going to start using it because some of the status effects actually are quite helpful, despite what you may or may not have heard. Still got the shish kebab. I've still got the 44 pistol. I'm not sure if you guys saw when I did that up or not. And of course my 2-shot shotgun that's technically only a single barrel but acts like a double barrel. This is easily the most powerful weapon I have. And because of its special effect, it actually acts like it's shooting twice. So, over 200 points of damage in a single shot. I end up using it a lot, actually. Yes, that is the only weapon with a special effect I'm using. I have plenty of them, as you're well aware at this point, but really, I don't think the effect is worth changing over all of my stuff for. So, I don't do that. I'm gonna take some right away, see if I can prepare any more of this food I've got lying around, and then we'll go to our first stop. I'm not sure if I'll be able to make a full stream with it or not, but I'll try. Mosquito steak. Roasted crab. Some noodles. Carrots, dirty water, and potatoes. I don't have carrots here. Not potatoes. Potatoes, which I think are supposed to be tomatoes. But either way, I don't have all that crap. I think I'll save it for now. With my dear buddy Strong at my side, I will officially take on the Dunwich Borers. And if you know the surprise of the area, please don't give it away in the comments. Tee hee hee. But frankly, I found somebody who did this area, and they talked about it, and I'm like, well, why not? So, here we go. Up on the surface, everything looks normal, looks quite wastelandy. The place is populated by a group of raiders. As if you couldn't tell. So let's just go. Let's go shoot some people. You know, the same thing we do every time. I usually don't go to areas like this. They're big and confusing, and they swarm swarm with enemies. I mean swarm with enemies. They're just not the kind of area I usually go for when I'm trying to, you know, not drive myself crazy or get killed or anything. Let's see, where... Ah, here we go. My plasma rifle. Didn't help that he wouldn't back up. Yeah. I'll take the bottle cap mine, I'll take the ammo. What's on this? Automatic turret controls, huh? Well, no backup for you. I hate when that happens. There's one of them. Fusion core. This guy's wearing power armor? Who the heck is throwing all the grenades at me? There's no reason there should be that many grenades in the air at one time. Go kill something, will ya? This really does not make me look like a competent player, does it? And the long and the short of it is, this is why I don't usually bother with these areas. Am I even making it over the ridge? Pressing the wrong button already. You expect me to believe that that tiny handrail is enough to block that shot? See, that's what I call the game overcompensating. The game knows that this one mob can't beat me, so it lets him throw 3 grenades at a time. Not you. You. Great camera, what little we could see of it. Now, are they all dead? Lots of enemies, very spread out. Not my best work, to be honest. Alright. Whee! I guess that's everybody. Nobody else is shooting at me. Down we go. there's a very special reason why I chose this place. You'll see when I get there. As you can tell, these were not very nice raiders. Now, how do you get in there? No spinny thing to play with, I disappoint. Also, I have discovered a number of things working with the workshops and the various settlements. The things that you have in your inventory do not count as things that you can use to craft with. It took me this long to figure it out, so I bet some of you are also lost. Because I know I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. Yes, someone's here. You got a problem with it?
What's that?
Again, not really the best at these large crowd situations, especially with the darn blinding spotlights. I know it is a perfectly valid defense technique, but really, did they have to? I can't see. That's not difficulty. But then again, I suppose that is what VATS is for. I swear, one tiny piece of metal should not be able to block a laser bolt. I mean, I'll give you the fact that it can block a bullet, because a bullet's a tiny little thing, but a laser bolt? Come on. It should be able to go straight through the darn thing. At least. And now I jumped off the platform. Great. Well, quit talking about it and do it already. How? And believe it or not, I put mods on the gun to make it more accurate to shoot. Can you believe it? Okay, so they've got a cooking pot, a little camping area, water. Little turret. I shall take that. And I shall take that. Like I said, I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, but it took me a while to kind of realize that was going on. So I had this huge collection of junk in my inventory, and as a lot of you probably already figured out by now, it doesn't do you any good if it's in your inventory, so don't even bother with it. Grenade bouquet. Nope, mine now. So, if you take my advice, find an area you want to use, dump most of your junk in there, because you will need some junk in your inventory. Actually, no, you won't. I just said that, didn't I? There. I'd hate to sound like I'm happy for making it darker, but those spotlights are really annoying. So just dump your junk into whatever inventory you're going to use to craft with, and be done with it. There's no reason to carry it around, really. I mean, I do, just so that I can say I have some on me, but that's a weird thing I do, so you know. Wait, this is the way I came from, isn't it? Yeah, that's where I came from, so we go over here then. Like I said, these large places are very confusing to me. I don't exactly know where I'm supposed to go. And for those of you that are screaming at me, use your mini-map, I'm afraid the mini-map is of absolutely no use. Very detailed, very nice looking. It obviously took a lot of time and effort, but it is absolutely useless when you're trying to track your progress through a dungeon, because you can't tell where you are in relation to where things have been. I did map making for the fort and its D&D sessions, and I'll tell you one thing. A map is useless if it doesn't tell you where a door is. And this map does not. So, you know, there's no depth perception. There's no clear indications. Oh. That's why I didn't try throwing grenades. I hate it when I line up a perfect shot and then I have to reload. I just hate when that happens. And some iguana on a stick. No, you can keep that. And what did you have? Like I said, Strong dislikes it when you do anything, so I do not recommend bringing him along at all. He gives you the Berserker perk, and I'm not exactly certain what it does, but I'm willing to bet it has something to do with melee. And obviously, I'm not a meleeist, so I probably shouldn't have bothered collecting him at all, but I did, and now I'm going to do what I can with him. The best advice I can find is to just take him around and kill as many things as possible in his presence, and if you're lucky, you'll have a net gain. Strong, I think that may be the first smart thing that I agree with that you have ever said. What's on this terminal here? Communication, safety first. Wear eye protection, falling debris, railings, yada yada yada. Communication, urgent message. You're needed immediately at section 4. Explain when you get here. Boss, you need to see this. Station 3 update. John, Station 2 complains about our crew for slowing their production. No matter what I say, he tells me to bring it up with the guys. Can you talk some sense into him? Apparently they're having a slight scheduling conflict. And apparently there is a severe lack of safety materials. Well, I mean, it's a mine. Mining is a very dangerous job, even in this day and age. Especially in this day and age. You can argue it's worse. Bedlam! This will be your raider boss for the evening. I see she takes my suggestion of all else fails, just run up and punch it. 9 times out of 10, it's actually a viable strategy. That's why I recommend it. Well, go kill something, why don't you? there's a reason why I don't give him guns, and that's it, right there. If you do have Strong, he will use rifles and energy weapons just like anybody else. But really, I don't like it when he has stuff. I don't like him at all, like, period. So, I suggest you keep him melee, check his inventory, make sure he doesn't have anything on him, and just, you know, Stimpack, hunting rifle. And that was the raid boss for the evening. Well, of course, you all saw this comic book here. Astoundingly awesome tales. Take 5% less damage from robots. Sadly, I think I've killed all of the robots I'm gonna find for now. There was Bedlam's Terminal, which of course is a novice hack. Now allow me to take at least 20 minutes in order to get this to work. For those of you wondering how I got the 5 tries instead of the standard 4, once you become friends with Valentine, he gives you an extra hacking chance. So that's how I did that. Of course, it doesn't help if you don't actually know how to use it. And I entered that one word twice. That's certainly not going to help anything now, is it? 2 likenesses to group. Grade. Bingo. Cleaning house. A bunch of cowards. Can't run without its... Some place can't run without iron, so they sent me to figure out why the place can't turn out some iron. Whispering about strange things down in the mines. Last 2 shipments made it out on time, but the crew we sent to clear out the ghouls below haven't come back. Well, I agree, ghouls are pretty strange. I'm safe in the light, I'm safe in the light, I'm safe in the light. Well, there's a thing for that. I'm not sure what it is, but there's a word to describe that. No. Part of me wants to pick up the various pieces of armor so I can stick them on my guard back at town. But then part of me is like, I'm gonna forget and sell it off or something, so why bother? So, how exactly do I get further down from here? Oh, right. The door. That would help. Dead ghouls. Seems pretty standard to me. For those of you that are wondering, yes, that is an earthquake. It's rattling my controller as...
Strong feels strange, like enemies watching.
Dude, you are probably the strangest person I have seen in quite some time. I am not concerned. This guy's got a shovel. Mining helmet. Some alcohol. I'll take that for my collection. Oh, this one's alive. Okay, now he's dead. And now he's dead too. For those of you that are wondering about subway tokens, I did say this earlier, but I will bring it up again because there happen to be subway tokens standing right in front of me. The Protectrons, or the little robot guards that you see from place to place on occasion, they're said to take subway tokens, and it's like a form of currency. If one of them comes after you, you're supposed to give them the subway token, and then they leave you alone. This sadly does not work. No one knows what it is or why it is. It might be some kind of glitch, or maybe they wrote it in that way. No one knows, but it's not worth it. I have subway tokens, but I've never bothered trying to use them. I just keep them around for decoration, like 90% of the things I keep around. So, and you're alive. And you're special. Yeah, you take point on this one, strong, buddy. Little armless fun. I am missing by such a wide margin, it's ridiculous. Assassin's Combat Shotgun. See, I probably could mod this shotgun to be as effective, if not more effective, than my other one. But really, 50% more damage against humans is not the kind of trait I'm looking for. How am I overburdened? I suppose that might be why. Not that. That. To be honest, I don't know why I'm carrying half of this stuff. I just am. Force of habit, I suppose you could say. Definitely don't need those. Still not enough. Hey,
Look
Strong.
alive.
Hold on to some stuff here for me, will you? There are upsides to carrying Strong with you if you're not the kind to go after loot. If you're honestly not going to open a lot of doors or hack a lot of terminals, he's apparently quite easy to agree with. He does have the highest carrying capacity and highest total HP. Well, hello. Okay. Okay. Oh. I thought I had that one. I really thought I had that one. Nope. Single bottle cap, why not? A lot of you are probably concerned with my choice of gas mask. It turns out the assault gas mask is the best kind. And I am purposely wearing a gas mask other than a helmet or, any other type of face armor, specifically because of the radiation defense. As you can tell, tell, radiation defense is quite important. Not really the most important, I will admit, but it is something I do take seriously, at least from time to time. Luckily, they're giving me more ammo for this gun, because this gun is practically the only one I have ammo for, in case you hadn't guessed by now. What's an Unshanka hat? I don't know what that is, but I'm guessing it's not important. Oh, he was lying down, and I still couldn't get him. That's just... probably shouldn't take any. Oh, hello. The sneak bubble head. And I earned a trophy for that. Oh. You are permanently 10% harder to detect. Station 4 terminal. This is where they said the boss needed to come and look at this. It's got a tape in it.
Tim Shoots here. No suspicions were raised when new equipment was brought in the other day. Crew at Station 4 are still under the impression that we are setting up a new station beyond this area. The standing crew you hired are convincing enough. However, do worry about the project managers at the other stations, especially Bob at Station 1. We all know he takes his job very seriously. Bullet point updates bug the hell out of him. My gut tells me to figure out something's going on down here sooner rather than later. Please advise.
Okay, so there's something going on down here. Because they blatantly pointed out that there was something going on down here. Okay. I guess I'll take the tape, you know, for taking the tape's sake of taking the tape. Ah! Got you that time, didn't I?
Should fight with strong more. Good team.
Take the grenades. A lot of rumbling in this area. I gotta say, a lot of rumbling in this area. Oh, great. Well, I've seen a few ritualistic sacrifices in my day. This looks about right. Oh dear. Sorry, buddy, didn't see you there. His name is Bradley Ramone. Tim Shoots, that's the guy who recorded the tape you were just listening to. I guess there was some sort of accident. Oh dear. Remember to look at your HP. It would be helpful if you lived through the recording, buddy. He said to himself. Dunwich Management? I'm guessing that's a document of some kind. And I'll take the ammo, too. Hatfield! Where's the McCoy? I leveled up. I'm actually not sure which one I want to take. Explosives has become a lot more relevant to me lately for reasons I can't explain. Armor is also pretty important that I get that. Chemist will allow me to make better medicines. You guys are all wondering why I don't go down here. I just don't find these important enough. Like, my cutoff is like right here. This is basically the only thing I want from down here. The rest of them I just don't care about. I mean, I admit they're probably pretty powerful. I just don't like them. But I've said that before. Now the only question is, what do I do with what I've got now? I need this in order to make more powerful stores. More powerful. Better stores. I never saw anyone take that one. I don't use pistols. I could probably use more cash, but no. I could probably use more ammo, but no. I'm more of a rifle guy, so no automatic weapons. But I'm not going to specifically spec to be a rifleman either, because, quite frankly, there are other things I can use. I just tend to go through rifles because they offer a lot of damage at one point in time. Medic will help me heal more efficiently. You don't get locked out of terminals permanently, so that one's kind of useless. You can always find more bobby pins. It's nice to not have them break, but that one's mostly useless. Blacksmith is for melee weapons, but I've already got all the melee weapons mods that I can get. So it's between armorer, chemist, strong backed, because you can always use more carry weight. No, I'm not going to go for scrapper. Quite frankly, the rare materials aren't actually all that rare. Medic, caps collectors, and carrying capacity. Sure, why not? Shotgun shells, right away. Pre-war money. No. Bob Stetson. I'm going to take his Wonder Glue. Oh my. Well, you're never gonna believe this. Down and down we go. The dead will show you the way to this. Kirmiv's Tooth. Targets bleed and are instantly poisoned. So it does 44 damage and 3 poison damage on top of that. A lot of people are very impressed with this weapon, and I am not. I just am not. But maybe we'll see later when I get back home. And of course, it's flanked by some mini nukes. Now remember to get the heck out of here before you drown. Admittedly, there is a perk you can take where you won't drown. But I don't have that one, so no. Very, very rumbly. Very suggestive that something might go down here. Now that I have the extra space, I'll just take that, you know, because I can. Okay, so we have a sacrificial knife, people battling about things being in the darkness, and when did I pick up cigarettes? And a mysterious rumbling. Something tells me we should be getting out of here. Not that I'm not, fully equipped to deal with any threats that I would encounter. It's probably just, better to get out. If I can, remember how to get there. around here somewhere, right? Yeah, here we are. And let's get out of here. Okay, time to cut the act. For those of you that are well versed in the work of H.P. Lovecraft, this is, of course, a giant reference to one of his classical works, the Dunwich Horror, which goes back to his Cthulhu mythos about these ancient race of creatures that live just beyond human sight and comprehension. And the weapon is a reference to that as well. Apparently you can use it as a weapon mod. You can, like, put it on stuff. But, to be frank, I'm really not that interested in it. Mainly, I came down here for the magazine. Yeah. All that for a magazine. But that leads us into part 2 of today's work, because I also got a little hint. It's not considered cleared, which is odd, because I went everywhere I could see, but been there, done that. The long neck Lukowski, I guess that's how you pronounce that. Honestly, that's a very unusual looking word. Long-neck Lukowski Cannery. Forward. Spinny thing. Because spinning things is the most fun you'll have on any loading screen ever. Watch it spin. And now it's running away from you. Ha-ha! And now it's coming straight for us. Ha-ha! Okay, we're here now. This lovely trader is from Vault 81. One of the few people from 81 that doesn't happen to have a xenophobia complex. I don't think I need any of this other stuff, but yeah, I'll take that. Excuse me. I mean, admittedly, I could buy out her ammo, but my theory is that these traders are willing to sell you anything to make a spare buck. So I'm betting that that 10mm pistol is like her weapon, and that is like all the ammo she has for that weapon in the world. So I'm not going to take it from her.
Why human always take garbage? Must be human thing.
A human thing. That's... Ugh. I don't really like this guy, I just don't. But I'll do what I can with him, because I do what I must because I can, because this is Aperture Science. Or something like that. Okay, so, if you didn't see this area, or don't know what this area is, this guy is Theodore Collins, and he took over this cannery. What he does is any meat that people can bring him, he takes it and he cans it and he sells it to the populace. But you have a chance of finding somebody out in the wasteland that is blatantly dying of food poisoning. His request, his or her, I actually didn't find out this way, request is to come to this factory and tell him off because his food is making people sick and some people are dying and it's all his fault and they want you to go tell him that.
Welcome to have a look. But stay out of the old basement. Isn't safe down there.
Oh, I'm sure it's not. As you can tell, he does have some Brahmin meat, he does have some ragstag meat. You know, on the surface, it doesn't look so bad. I'm gonna steal his Nuka-Cola, because, you know, that's what I do. I steal people's Nuka-Cola. It's not exactly what I would call sanitary conditions. I mean, let's face it, this place has kind of been sitting here to rot for over 200 years at this point. I can see that being a health code violation these days, but quite frankly, they don't have much else. It won't let me take the meat off the line. Wait a minute. One of these things is not like the others. I think I might see where a problem is, but then again, I eat that kind of stuff all the time. It doesn't seem to hurt me. The cannery robots are awaiting instructions. I'm guessing maybe this factory just isn't very clean. I mean, look at it. I'm sure today the FDA would not approve of this. But at this point, I don't think they mind very much. I'm taking your fire extinguisher. Push the big red button. This thing opens up. There's some stuff back here. It's not very important, but there is stuff back here. Now, that especially sad music that you're hearing is a very special music cue that they usually only use for important things. But I don't know what's so important about this. A dead guy with some drugs. You can get some first aid back here. You know, that's about it. I had to look this place up because honestly I was just not interested in it at the time. Well, there's a dead guy in your pipes, but besides that, you know... Looking around... what's in here? He's apparently got a gun in that cabinet over there. I'm afraid Strong's just going to have to dislike me for this. You know I do like to thoroughly investigate a danger to public health. One like Mr. Peace. P-I-E. Fetch. Oh, that was the luckiest guess I've had in quite a long time. Accessing mag locks. Yeah. Auto saving. Recoil compensating rapid fire shotgun. Some stuff. 3 more money. I will take it. Well, you know what? Since you happen to be here, I cannot use this while in combat, even though I'm not actually in combat. Oh, look at this.
Bingo.
The barter bobblehead. Prices are officially 5% better at all times. And for being made pre-war, instead of carrying around a stack of bills, he is, of course, holding up a bottle cap. Very appropriate for this day and age, but back when these things were manufactured, how did they understand that people would be using bottle caps? That is my question to you. And of course, Tales of a Junktown Jerky Vendor, The Benefits of Child Labor Edition. Permanently gain better prices buying from vendors. So, yeah, a double boost to your vending capabilities here in this shabby place. To be frank, that was the most interesting thing I could think of here. But there is still one place we haven't been, of course. That is the old basement. But first, let's take another look around or two. Some old fish. Old fish isn't a nice thing to eat. That can make you terribly sick. Push the big red button. Going down. Woohoo! Go faster. Go faster. We have started the quest Mystery Meat, and the elevator announcer has informed us that the elevator has been shut off from the other side. As if you didn't already know what to expect from here. The logs still works. Got the robots working. Reading up on how to use the cannery. Built on top of an old cemetery. Oh wait, that says crannery. Cannery, my bad. I cannot read this evening. But yeah, you get it. Coming down here to check for stuff. Running behind schedule. Stuff's not working. Ghouls broke through. One of the traders got here early. Spoiled meat in the mix. Blah, blah, blah. The ghouls are getting through the security fence. That book I found on marketing seems to be doing the trick. You mean the one we just picked up? Mixing in more mole rat meat. So the elevator's out. Let's open the door and get on with this. Where's strong when you need it? This would be the point in time where I'd like somebody with a giant hammer to come in and destroy things, you know? See, that's why I say nuclear material is not a hard thing to find. Not only is it in, like, every clock ever, But if you crit something with the plasma rifle, it turns into nuclear material. So there's no shortage of nuclear material. I don't know why anybody would ever consider that a rare material. Chemistry station, some first aid, frozen meats of varying varieties, some bubble gum, some ammo, if I can ever get the darn thing open. Yes, I'm good at this game. Why do you ask?
That's it.
Shotgun shells. That's actually very handy. Why does this mole rat have a gold-plated flip lighter on it? More importantly, it's dead. Questioning myself. No. Reload real quick. All the dead people were coming from this way. Oh dear. I did not mean to pick that up. That's for sure. Some very high rads coming from this area. I'm supposing this is some kind of generator. Well, let's get away from that, shall we? My defense from radiation apparently isn't all as good as I thought it was. Some rat away and chase it down with some fresh water. Hole in the wall. Into the sewer. Well, at least they made themselves easy targets this time. Nuclear material. You shot it twice just to make sure. You should remember to shoot your zombies multiple times just to make sure. I mean, I think everybody knows that at this point. This guy's got a pistol on him. Nothing seems to be down here. Can't get in there. Well, there has to be a way back up somehow. Maybe I'm just not seeing it. I don't rightly remember how I'm supposed to get back out of here. I do not. Is there a big button somewhere I'm missing? Looks like that might be it. glad you found your way back finally. Too bad I already took care of everything. I legitimately cannot figure out how I'm supposed to get out of here. Oh. Well, it would help if I actually look where I'm going, now wouldn't it? Like I said, folks, not the sharpest tool in the shed. Don't blame me. I honestly don't see how I missed. But I did. I hope this isn't too dark for everybody. I've heard people say that recording this kind of stuff to YouTube is really dark and it's really difficult to see. But the green glow of the light is just annoying to me. More ghouls. Take them down. Shoot them all. Throw grenades in their general direction. Well, I'm sorry about that. Take these gas cans. Strong's back up. Bottle cap, fuses. Yeah, excuse me, folks. Oh, I took care of that guy easily enough. Some water. Yes, there's some water here. Ah, he's floating downstream. I'll put this with the rest of my collection. Well, at least he's having fun, you know? Some very deep water around here. And of course... Oh, there it is. I was about to say I wouldn't be able to get that one back. And the glowing one, I cannot fight with this because they absorb any type of energy thrown at them. So I guess it's time to go back to good old-fashioned shotgun. The strongest gun I've got, still not really a match. Glowing ones are always a decent threat. Well, are you going to attack it or not? Blah, blah, blah. Strong. Could kinda use your help here.
Hey.
Well, attack it already.
Get him.
Strong can do that.
Apparently that thing down there is stuck under the water, and he's so focused on that one that he won't attack the one that's right in front of him. Little bit of a glitch, I suppose. .44 damage and 3 poison, and the shearing shish kebab does 20. Oh, it actually is a better melee weapon than the one I've got. Okay, never mind. Let's go stab something with it. I thought the one I had was better. My bad. You guys can yell at me for that. I didn't want to drink the water. I was trying to loot the corpse. Irradiated blood is very useful. Strong's just gonna stare at that ghoul until it drowns to death, I suppose. I wonder if I can coax him out with a grenade. There he goes. Nice effect. Sometimes you gotta throw a grenade to dislodge a thing or two. See, the green really washes everything out, makes it hard to see the details. Not really something I'm a fan of. But is it better being dark, or is it better being that you can't see? Got him! Another glowing one. Oh great. Another more powerful glowing one. Strong, what the heck are you doing?
You can't hide forever.
Apparently he's still waiting for that one ghoul to drown. Thank you, it's about time. Why didn't you jump? There.
Strong, protect human.
Another synth leg that I don't want or need. Will you come on? Are you too big to fit up the stairs? That's what's happening here. Oh well. I got my explosives at least. There you go, buddy. Deal with that. Fragmentation grenade. Pulse grenade. Excuse me again. 31. Time for the good old 10mm. Apparently I broke his legs with that. Good. It's about time I knew something right on this game. And of course, as always, you can pick up some caps afterwards. More irradiated blood. Again, I don't know if it's difficult for you guys to see. But I really don't like how it washes everything out. It's a good thing somebody left all these candles here. And if you turn to your right, you'll see a turret who's about to kill me. I'll have some roasted crab to celebrate the occasion. Or I won't. It's been a while since that's happened. Yeah, so much for your fancy combat armor, isn't it? Oh, great. I'm all the way back here. I'm all the way back here. Just great. How many times did it autosave when we were down there? Well, you guys get the idea. There's a quest you can do here if you want to. This door has changed from the other side. As you can guess, this is the door you come out of, because that's how they made the dungeons work in this game. I really don't care. I never cared in the first place. I'm just gonna get out of here. There's something much more interesting on the other side. I needed to fill an hour. There's another place around here I haven't been yet, and I'd like to go there, except for one tiny detail. I don't actually have it on my map. I don't know where it is, and I don't know how to get to it, but I do know it's in this general location. It is, in fact, around here somewhere. I just don't know where, because these are all of the landmarks that the map is showing me, and I've already been to them all. If I recall correctly, it's somewhere around the Witchcraft Museum. I was about to ask, what are you timing to die over there? See, why couldn't I have been doing that the whole time back there? Okay, this is the Witchcraft Museum. Of course, behind the Witchcraft Museum is Salem itself. Child of Adam. No, I'm not dealing with this. No. I'm sorry, it's not like the children of Adam are actually a threat to me or anything. It's just, I don't want to deal with that right now. Is there something important over here? There may be something important over here. I don't really remember. Apparently somebody's fighting something. I guess Strong got cut up in it. Oh no, they're still chasing me. Great. Well, there's some Mirelurks for you. I miss the way they made Mirelurks look in the other games. Much more imposing, but I guess this way makes more sense biologically. I mean, in New Vegas, they were kind of like mermen. And I thought that was pretty interesting, but I suppose if you're going for a more realistic approach, mutated crabs makes a lot more sense. Well, hey, he's not moving, why should I? And another... That is interesting. Could I use this to replace the leg I've got now? Because if I can replace the slow time effect, then I can finally get rid of that leather arm I've got, and then actually have a decent piece of armor in that slot for once. Because this has been my crutch for so long. Increased movement speed. It's not very good at all. And what is in my left leg slot? 10 chance to disarm melee attacker. I'll take it back to my workshop and see what I can do with it. I might be able to use it. That would actually be a tremendous relief, because I could finally use something better than this stupid leather arm that I've had forever. And ever and ever and ever. Water, cash. You can collect Mirelurk eggs and you can cook them.
No more bugs! Smash them all!
Okay, Mirelurk meat. There's a bird. And this is Salem proper. I've already done the quest for this. Did that car get up? Why is the car trying to get up? That is what I want to know. Will you hit it already instead of just sitting there? Again, more nuclear material. It's not like it's rare, but everybody keeps treating it like it is. Maybe I'm just oddly lucky, I don't know. Shoot the crab, shoot the crab. Shoot the crab, shoot the crab. That's a very nice texture. It looks very much like the shell of an actual horseshoe crab. I guess that was kind of the point, though, wasn't it? Oh, I wish I could remember that thing. I don't have it on my map, and there's no quest linked to it. You just have to find it and then go in it. But that's the problem. I haven't found it. Is it over there? A walking cane. And a laundered pink dress. Super mutant. Forcer. 2 of them. With miniguns. I'm back in the free cup. I don't know about you. Where's Strong when I need him?
Strong smash, you
Well, go do it already. Another reason why I don't like this guy, he's not actually very helpful. For some reason, he waited until now to go after the enemies. I guess maybe he has an affinity with super mutants. I can understand that. 3 super mutants with full strength miniguns after me at the same time. This is why I think the game is trying to overcompensate for my level. There should be no freaking reason for them to be that, well, armed. Maybe throwing a couple of grenades will help. Got one of them. Still not getting them. Explosion damage? I was about to ask. Normally not even super mutants can take 3 grenades and just shrug it off. There's a person over there. Hey, person. He apparently disappeared into the wall. But there was a person here. I saw it. Oh well. 3 super mutants, and they all have miniguns. Why is there a marker on my map like that? Oh, right. It's trying to get me to go back. No, let's go this way, shall we? Auto-saving, that's great. I'm probably going to need that. I'm guessing whatever place I'm looking for is over here, because this is a place I haven't been to. Well, there's a thing. Wait, is this... Yeah, this is. Okay, like I said again, let's go this way because this is a way I haven't been to. I know it's around here somewhere. I swear I know there's something around here somewhere. I just don't know where it is. Well, this is a bad place to lose your car. Infected blood bug. And this is why I don't like fighting mosquitoes. They're just as annoying in this game as they are in real life. Is that it? No, that's not it. It's like a quarry or a cavern or something. I know it's around here. What about that old shack? Is that old shack a place? This is apparently a workshop area? This isn't it. Well, that's a place over there, but that's not the place I wanted to go. I guess we'll go over there. Coastal Cottage. Let's go this way. No. I wanted to come in here and take some medicine. Stim packs, whatever.
Who's there? Next time, fight better.
Last few rounds on this thing. This is not the area I was hoping to show you, but I guess it'll have to do. Super mutant camp.
World is bigger than strong living.
Fish packing. So then, I'm guessing since everybody's dead, that means everybody's dead. Brilliant deduction, isn't it? Well, I guess there's nothing left to do but head inside. And the only question is, how exactly do you get inside? I'm betting the front door's locked, because the front door to places like this is usually always locked. Shotgun shells. More shotgun shells. A sniper rifle. Yeah, a guy using a sniper rifle is carrying nothing but shotgun shells. Figure that out. The door does not appear to open. Molotov cocktail. Bottle cap mine. Is there a way in back here? Something in this truck, maybe? Nope. Aha! Here's a door. Took me long enough. And a gate for no reason.
Sweet.
Trust me, if I could smash the doors in, I would do that. A new robot toy. I will take that and put it on my shelf. Yeah, if you didn't know, when you find a put-together kit like that, if you press the button on the box, it will open and then turn into whatever model it is. I have a Protectatron or some such model back at home sitting on my shelf. They have them scattered throughout the land. Now I have this one to add to my collection. I can't see a way in here, guys. I'd hate to bring you all this way for a bust, but it looks like I brought you all this way here for a bust. This place isn't marked on the map either, so I guess that's why this place isn't marked on the map. It's completely useless. Oh wait, there's a door. Duh. And I shall take this stim pack. Well, forgive me for looking dumb. Luckily I got out the way that time. Stim pack. Lots of fire. Lots of very fiery fire. And now that truck's going to explode. Well, you can't say we have that much dull moments. Nuka-Cola. Excellent.
No noises. Walk quiet, human. Enemies hear us.
Well, at least he knows that much. So, the synths are in town, huh? Set off another round of explosions. Yeah, way to be stealthy there, huh? Oh, great. For all the explosives here, you would think the raiders would have survived longer. At least I'm not dead, right? That's what counts. And there's a soda in the soda machine. Oh boy. I swear with the way things have been going, with my buddy Strong here, I should be at negative alignment with him. But apparently he does like me. I think I'm on first tier with him now. Which is strange. I didn't think I was going to get that far with him. What's on the terminal? Import. COD. Steady supply. Yeah, I don't think that information is important to us.
Nice.
I don't even use 308 rounds, but I'll take it. Well, there's only one way to further the go. Push the big red button. Well, this person's dead. He's Strong. Are you coming? Something tells me I'm going to need a bit of help with this. Better take some rat away. It did autosave. More dead raiders. A door locked from the other side. What was that? Why did it do that? Did anybody else catch that glitch besides me? Excuse me, let's talk about what just happened here. Did anybody besides me get feedback from something I said earlier? Oh. Okay, never mind. No reason to be paranoid. Okay, that explains it. you're going to kill them, you might as well do it with an explosion. Why did I pick that up? Why are you guys even here? This is a fish factory. Robots don't need fish. Okay, so it's true, other people need fish, but robots don't need fish. Says the guy who was sitting there doing nothing the whole time. I'll have some mosquito steak. You know, while I'm waiting to be blown up.
Next.
Is someone present?
So, gotta get to the upper level. No, not at all. Please, go about your business. I'll show you adjustment. I'll show you an adjustment to the sensors. A door, which is locked. Close to the first time.
Got it.
Luckily, I've got so many bobby pins, it doesn't really matter if I fail these like 50 times in a row. Although 66 and we'd be in trouble. Hey, can you hand me the wrench? I can't. I lost the key to the tool cabinet. Right on cue. I can apparently call this game very well. Well, I am level 40 plus, so yeah, I should know this game pretty well by now, shouldn't I? Eat this. Meanwhile, I'll get rid of some stuff. It's always the junk. Well, I never wanted that. Throw that away. Throw that away. I'll throw that away too. Darn it.
Strong finding.
Well, go get him already then.
We are unstoppable.
Hey,
Send you back to Institute.
get him.
I actually successfully ordered him to do something. This is a rare treat here. his job for once. Sadly, this is a pipe gun, so I don't really have too good of a time to have right now. By the way, why are you guys floating in midair? I can't believe I haven't asked that up to this point, but why are you all floating in midair? I can switch to the shotgun, but that's not really going to help. I've got some Molotovs. Have a drink. Have a drink. I got one of them, darn it. Mosquito steak with some corn and iguana. Seems like a very helpful meal. Very healthy. They say that eating insects provides you with a lot of protein. I wouldn't know myself, but they say that. You know what?
You must be terrible.
That's not what I wanted. I know one of these guys has a laser rifle. Got more fusion cells now. Oh, that's something I can drop, isn't it? The synth armor that I didn't want to pick up, I can drop that. Aha! There it is. Any old port in the storm, right? Right. Now, where is it? Definitely not the best laser weapon. Not the best weapon, period. But it's better than the pipe gun. That's all I ask for right now. Bolt action? I might be able to use that. And of course, this guy's got fire. Have me some melon. Excuse me. Hold on a sec. While I take the time to eat... while I take the time to eat several steak and whole watermelon. Okay, that's not helping at all. Let's get at it.
Sustained. Processing damage.
I chop you into tiny little robotic pieces with this thing. Very descriptive of me, I know. I am truly a poet. Mute fruit. Some meat and some noodles. Not helping. Let me swallow like 6 bottles of water. Thanks, pal. Hey, you hit twice. That's not fair. Apparently they are even more sense behind that door. I have an idea. This is probably going to get me killed, but I have an idea. Alright, here, robot. Here, robot. That means they're probably outside right about now. Actually, you know what? There's stuff I didn't look at. I'm gonna go back real quick. Just real quick, guys. Just, if I can remember how to get back where I was.
Sweet.
I just walked through a door. It shouldn't be that hard to remember where I went. Okay, there it is. Terminal? Apparently, the people down here were left to fend for themselves after some kind of horrible accident. Oh, that's interesting, sort of. Yes, I specifically came all the way back here to check and see if there was soda in the machine. Yes. Oh, but what's back here? That guy I didn't finish off the first time. He's back here. Dead guy. Oh, a magazine. Energy weapons permanently inflict +5 critical damage. That was not the magazine I was attempting to find at this particular time, but I suppose it'll have to do. I'll go look up the name of that place and see if I can find it before recording next time so that you guys don't have to watch me just stumble on a place and then spend 20 minutes looking for a door. I swear, I've never been embarrassed about it. Well, there's plenty of things I've been more embarrassed about in my life, but in recent memory... but we'll say in recent memory... Besides this moment right here, apparently. Oh, come on.
That's it.
Yeah, stealth boy. How is this more protective than my chest? Oh, it's a leg. How is this more protective than my leg? I guess I'll go look at it later. Okay. Well, I'm guessing they're on the elevator waiting to ambush me.
Please come out.
Oh, I'm coming. Don't worry, I'm coming. Hi! Well, you said come out.
Are you sure you want to go?
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna bother fighting this. I'm not that dumb. I'm gonna have me some roasted crab and I'm gonna get the heck out of here. Roasted crab. Running. Excuse me! Whew. Made it out. In one piece. Loading. Loading. Yay!
Is someone present?
Oh, great. Running some more! Did that place even trigger? Is that... No. Okay, there it is. Fish packing factory. It is clear. I could have sworn there was something else around here. I guess I was mistaken. But never mind. Got magazine, run like mad. Okay, I'm safe. I guess I'll hang out over here for a while, because, you know, it's been past 2 hours. I was really struggling there for a while, but I hope you all enjoyed this little romp we've had, and I'll see you hopefully next time with more and better ideas for what to show you. Heck, I might even go ahead and actually do something important for once. Who knows?